Hello, 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 everybody. How y'all doing? Y'all get in here. Happy Monday, everybody. Let me keep going up right there. What's wrong with you? Acting all weird. Mm. Happy Monday, everybody, to my amazing moms. Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for popping in, join the live, catch the vibe, and all of that amazing stuff. Yes, y'all get on up in here, get in here. If you don't get on up in here, catch the replay. How about that? Look at this. Is good afternoon, squad. Y'all know what it is. It's a G thing. Get in here, come on in the room and close the door, grab a snack, a seat, and let's chat it up. House rules, no CC's names. Use initials, use creative spelling for curse words. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All is alleged in our opinion for entertainment. Enjoy. Help us to grow. Tap the like, subscribe, support, $ G Strickland, super chat, super sticker, and share. Join for $2.99. If you see that hype button, y'all hit it. Pushes up in the algorithm. Thanks. Hey, Miss Sensitive girl. Miss Sensitive, you recovered from the party last night, honey. Child. Miss Marissa's Sensitive. Hey, baby girl, little sister mom. What's popping in the desert today? We are whopping 34 degrees. Everybody outside in the sunshine. It's a heat wave. Girl, not a whole heat wave. Child, congrats, Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl. Not the Seattle child. Woo, child. Some of y'all women be in this here Super Bowl worse than the men folk, child. I just be telling y'all do. Y'all be cutting up too. I ain't mad at y'all. Child, I heard about it, y'all. I was sleeping. I be going to sleep. I need my rest, honey. But yes, that part right there. Some of the commercials was halfway decent, you know. They didn't let Chris Brown turn it out, turn it up, turn it out, and all that bullshit. Child, they know Chris Brown could have turned that thing upside down. All of that right there. They child, people tell me Jay-Z don't want to let him play. I said, well, okay then, Jay-Z. What you got going on? But I hope y'all enjoyed the Super Bowl last night. Um, what y'all think about Cardi B, child? Y'all think Cardi is sick and tired, child? The good people tell me that Carter said there was just too many baby mamas up there that Super Bowl, honey, with all them there cheering. And she said, well, let me just bow out gracefully, honey. And I think that's what Cardi has done, child. Cardi said, let me just move on and move around. I think Cardi needs to Lord, Miss Berea. And she says, gee, I used to win free lunches and work servitude year after year because I guess them dudes didn't think I knew anything about the NFL. Ooh, child. That's an easy way for them to get set up, child. A very easy way for them to get set up, judging the book by the cover before they even open up that book to read it, honey. So, they get what they get. All I know, child. They get what they get. I think Cardi just need to take time out for herself and her kids, and do her music or whatever she's got going on. Just do that, and just don't date right now. Take some time out and find herself, love on herself and her children. I think her hand would be full. Miss Maria says, I don't feel no way tired by Cardi. She put herself in this mess here. Child, and it is a mess too. A whole mess, child. But yeah, that's what Cardi needs to do. She just need to leave these guys alone. And they all out there confused, don't know which way they want to go, up, down, bottom, top. I mean, they don't even know, child. So I don't know what she thinking they're gonna do for her. Mm. Well, I guess Carter said all them that cheering ain't mine, child. Let me just remove myself from this here situation, child. Miss Maria says, congrats to the Seattle Seahawks Super Bowl champions. Yes, y'all. The champion. They said that man of well ex man. Now I think they ex because they unfollowed each other, y'all. Y'all know they unfollowed each other. But him and they said they team wasn't even scoring nothing, child. What in the world? They were just out there doing what? Trying to gather. What was they out there for? Yeah, I tell y'all, some of the stuff is changing. Um, Cardi needs to get a divorce. Yeah, she need to get a divorce and just cut ties with everybody and everything. Just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Just let it go. When it's time for her to meet somebody, get to dating that said person, it'll happen. But I don't know. Cardi, is you one of them women that just got to have a man? You one of them that's got to be able to say, "I got a man." Mm. Child, I don't know. I've never seen the Pats play so badly. Child, they said they weren't doing a bunch of nothing, honey, out there, child. They was not doing nothing. Also, I hope my sweet pop in, child. Miss Saint said last night she hadn't seen her out here on these YouTube streets nowhere. I hope she's okay and all is well with her. But I need her to come on through, and I hope she ain't somewhere sobbing over Diddy, child. Diddy got his appeal of something coming up. So hopefully, she's not sobbing over that or nothing like that. But most of all, I hope she's okay health wise and all of the above. But my sweet, where are you? Get in here, honey. Get on up in here, cause I need to know. I'm a little taste of nose, just a little bit, not a whole lot. Um, she said, "My sweet, busy moving money." Miss Maria, that little clip you sent me, I think that was an old clip of Flusher and that Funky Feet Fool or whatever y'all call him. Y'all know talk about that Martell person child. I think that was an old one, but child, he done made that girl go somewhere and sit down. That's what he should have did in the beginning. When before she ever even popped out talking about this me, I'm that big. She should have kept on. She should have been quiet on the set way back then, like she is quiet on the set right now, and she probably wouldn't be in half of the pickle that she's in today. Child, I know she's saying to herself, Lord, this was the worst mistake of my life. What in the world? Girl, I thought I hit the jackpot, but I hit the bottom. I hit rock bottom. I didn't even see it coming. Mm. I know, but it popped up on my feed, and I was like, ugh, but Fletch Face, yeah, Fletch Face was like, what the He like, what is really going on with you? No, it wasn't so much a Fletcher's face. What about his face? He knew he looked like he was lying, disgusted, and all of the above about that whole situation. Martell did. Child, the only person need to pop out is Tuna Cat. Cause she ought to be shaming herself. She really should be just disgusted with herself. Oh my God. I don't want to talk about her though. She works my nerve. But yeah, back to Cardi B, child. Cardi, go on over there somewhere, honey, and take some time out for yourself. Leave these no good men alone. Let them figure out they self, they life, which way they want to go, which way they want to be, and who they want to be. And leave them be, honey. Let it go. And if it's meant for you, it'll come back to you. If it doesn't come back, it wasn't meant for you. That's just it. That's all. I'm just saying. Fletch was like, if this ain't some, not the Fletch did, child. Mm, 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 mm. I guess Fletcher said, at that time his license was gone, so he said, I need a check, so I go ahead and say it, huh? I guess that's why he said it, child. I ain't mad at it. Got to get it how you can get it, Fletcher. Um, mm, that's a shame. But yeah, so hopefully we'll see how this thing goes with Cardi, child. She said, I'm gonna step to the side and let him decide on which one of them that women's baby mothers he won't. Child, I wouldn't even be worried about it. Go ahead and make sure my check come. I'm gonna need that paper every month now. Make sure we get our check in the mail and we good. Wasn't Carter one of them pick me's talking about Sierra and Russ? Yes, honey. Yep. Sometimes you be speaking stuff on yourself and don't even realize you're speaking it on yourself until it's literally almost like too late. So, hopefully this is a lesson learned for her. If not, it is what it is. Child, move on, Cardi, because nobody don't really care. I told y'all it seemed like these celebrities is losing their mind, losing their money, losing their mind. Just all over the place. All them can't be right. Some child, I don't know. Mm. Anyway, um, I don't see my thoughts. But anyway, did you see the there was another unaliving over there in Chicago, child. That was bad. 50 rounds in the car, y'all. Oh my God. I think that little young lady was 25. He was 27. Some people are saying that he set her up. Something about she was posting about somebody had got unalive online. Child, this YouTube stuff ain't no joke. YouTube, Facebook, all that stuff, child. Y'all better stay off of this stuff. Messing with folk. Y'all don't know who these people is, what's their location, or who they know, or none of that stuff, child. But that was so bad. The boyfriend that was said to have set her up allegedly, um he was stable, but she didn't make it, and the baby was in the back seat of the car, y'all. That was so bad. 50 rounds. Child, everybody should have been going up in that daggone car. Miss Sensitive says, hello, Aunt Maria, my sister Ma. Hey, Miss Sensitive, girl. Child, let me tell y'all, they said it's the most people calling out of work today, child. Child, they said it's the most people calling out today, child. They don't want to come to work because they had the Super Bowl party last night, honey. And y'all know the hangovers and all that bullshit is real, real, real. And the people said, I got to take the day off. They always told me Mondays and Fridays were the worst days to take off, but child, the short staff is everywhere, honey. Miss Maria says, at this rate, we are going to be missing an entire generation. Just tragic. Yes, I'm like, what is really going on? It's like the younger generation coming up in the early 20s, mid 30s, and all that kind of stuff, child. Wanna be with these street thugged out guys, and you don't really know what their life is or what they got going on, and you get caught up in the mix of that stuff, child. Next thing you know, you ain't here no more. No, ain't no hangover. They collected their gambling winnings. Well, look, if they collected their gambling winnings, they really gonna have a hangover probably tomorrow. They might not even show up tomorrow either. Then, if that's the case, child, I don't know. But y'all get on in here, hit that like button, y'all. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button, like, share, subscribe, and all of that amazing stuff, child. Sponsor the channel for as low as 99 cents and better, child. Whatever you want to do is always appreciated. But yeah, and I was like, oh my God, that was really sad. I think that young lady was had a beauty salon, or was cosmetologist or something like that. Child, she done gone with her and left her baby behind. Some bullshiggity on the YouTube and all that stuff. Nobody has been arrested as of yet, y'all. And I'm just like, it is just so bad. What is really, really going on with all this unaliving in 2026? We just getting in 2026. And that's all you hear. It's about this unaliving stuff. Young people. Uh-uh. Child, y'all better learn how to ride alone, stand alone, and stay alone. But these people ain't playing. They ain't coming to play with y'all. And if they tell you they're going to pow you, child, you about to cut your wrist and believe that they're going to come looking for you, honey. The little thugged out gangs of today. 9 times out of 10, they don't want to work. They don't want to have a real job. They just out here doing that hustling stuff and whatever they can to have the look like lifestyle. And child, it's just too much going on for me, honey. I cannot, child. All we can do is pray, for our grandkids. If you got small kids, pray for your kids, child. I tell you, don't. We cannot protect them as much as we want to, but we can try to talk to them and hope and pray that they listen. Because this stuff out there on them streets ain't no joke today. And then 9 times out of 10, sometimes the people, the parents' houses getting shot up, and everything else behind some stuff that they don't even know what is really going on until it's literally too late. So y'all be careful out there. Stay woke, people. Stay woke out there on them streets, child. It is no jokes. Um, Miss Maria says these millennials are reckless. Yeah, they don't shoot. They don't care about unaliving nobody, being unalive, and nothing else. You know, they said whatever goes goes. But yeah, it's really sad about what's really going on. Um, I'm sick of Glorilla sister. I'm sick of Clarissa. I'm sick of all them that folk. Get off of YouTube. Go find something else to do. Clarissa, you got this here fight coming up, child. Have you been practicing? Have you did any promoting this fight or anything of that sort? I mean, what is you doing, baby? What is you really doing? Mm. But Lord, honey, it's a mess out here. Child, I was looking at something. Mm, 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 mm. Did you good people see Evelyn Posada crying about basketball wives not coming back on anymore? I forgot to talk about this the other day. But it's a true statement. You never miss what you had until it's gone, gone. She was so reckless up there on that show. She kind of wanted to say she really won't crying as about the show not coming back on, but she always thought she had a sure job, I guess, a spot on that show. She knew she was not going to be removed. But a lot of people were talking about Shawnee being the first lady and all of this and all of that. Child, I don't know about that part right there, so I ain't even gonna speak on that. But Evelyn, I hope that you have taken time out to worry about your business, the businesses that you should have, other than your little podcast with your daughter. Stay out of Jen business, because that's the blind leading the blind right about now, child. Ain't nobody got nothing going on. So, child, y'all better learn these TV shows is not the young and the restless, and they is not gonna last forever. They is not going to last forever, honey. And you need to have a backup plan. Um, Something to take you over if this show ends with the quickness. That part right there. But yeah, so basketball wise ran its course, child. It was, it was basketball wise while it was basketball wise, and now it's not basketball wise anymore. I think I'm gonna kind of sort of miss that show because I did like it. Unfortunately, like Jackie, Jackie Chrisley, she got her man to fall back on, so I think she's gonna be all right. But somebody like Evan always in the folk business and stuff, child. Couldn't stop it. Maybe she'll come with Shawnee. Shawnee, help her come up with something that she can get up off the ground. Cause y'all know the girl got to pay the rent, got to keep a roof and all of that stuff. So I'm assuming that they still friends, and hopefully they can come up with something. Child, I don't know. Time she get through whining and crying to Shawnee, she'll probably try to help her with something. Child, Clarence better start focusing on discern. It's a rematch for uh 222. I don't think Discern is coming to play. She's too busy focused on Pap right now. She don't know whether she going to come, a child. She probably don't even care about whether she win or lose with this fight. I think everybody on these reality shows think it's gonna last like boa. Mm. No, it's not, y'all. Y'all better stay focused because they be coming to an end. You got to get the ratings and all of that stuff, child, and you gotta want to be honest and stuff and talk about things. And a lot of these people realize, I can slide through. They let them slide through. I'm slide through too. And that's what they be calling themselves doing, sliding through, child. Ain't going nowhere. They don't be going nowhere. So, but yeah, Evelyn was a whole mess up there, child. She was snotting and crying and snotting all that bull crap, child. Cause the show was ending. So, um, but yeah, it's over. It's over, y'all. I can't wait for he ain't gonna never come out and do that and announce that LAMH is done and over. Um, he's not gonna pop out and say that. He probably just let it roll and let the people believe what the people want to believe and could care less about it, child. Mm-mm. It's sad though. I figured that for reality TV is kind of like played out for real, for real. Nobody's really caring about this stuff now. So I guess we just gotta like kind of like sit back and wait for the next explosive thing to pop out or something. And I hope it be something that everybody can enjoy other than all this unalive. And that's basically like one of the most hot things that's going on now. You're talking about this person got unalive, that person got unalive, and all of this power going on. Hey, Miss Faith, girl, how are you? She says, good evening, everyone. All this power stuff going on in the world today. It's just, whew, child, it's just all overwhelming. When I tell y'all, I just shut all this stuff down sometime. I just literally shut it down. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to see nothing. Um, YouTube is getting to be like the news. When you turn the news on, that's all you hear about somebody being unalive and all that kind of stuff, child. It's a lot. Mm-mm. It really is. Lazada is one of these modern side chicks, dropping it low and spreading it wide, but got absolutely nothing to show. It looks like she ain't put a dime away for a rainy day. Girl, she figured she gonna make it last forever and ever. She thought she had it, girl. Miss Faith says, good. How is everybody? I miss you guys. We missed you too, Miss Faith. We missed you last night too, or yesterday. Um, Miss Maria says, how's the heart is working, sister in the chat today. Um, she says, hi Maria. She's probably at work right now. Miss Faith, I've been working like you, child. I've been working and working. Child, all this stuff coming. Gotta get it when you can get it, child. Unfortunately, we're not on the TV show, so we had to get it on the TV show. They just ain't got no sense, child. They figured somebody else will pick them up, another network or something. I pick them up. They don't know. Everybody seem like things just run its course, and when it dies down, it dies down. But when they up, they up. So it is what it is, child. Mm. But yeah, for the most part, y'all, the YouTube streets been kind of quiet. I was trying to get the understanding of that London, get the feel of that London girl, but I can't seem to get to the head of it. You know where it kind of like began with the unaliving of the girl and the part that the son and the mother played in it. As of right now, I don't think none of those people are arrested. Mm. I was just sitting here looking at something that says, DL man tries to unalive a woman. Child, why these DL men keep wanting to unalive the women? If you, Miss Maria says, I'll be stepping away as well. I will watch sports and animated stories from Reddit. Child, sometimes real life is too much. It just really is, child. And you be trying to figure it out, put the pieces to the puzzle, and all of that kind of stuff. And child, I just cannot. Like with that Tyrone Davis, child. I mean, there's really nothing else to talk about. You can't figure it out. People been popping out, telling all these lies, making it that much more complicated and confusing about this situation, and you don't know who to believe, who's telling the truth, and it just become overwhelming. And so it's just like until the police come out and really say something about the Tyrone Davis situation, child, I don't really see the point in need to even really be talking about it no more. It's still justice for Tyrone, but It's like, where do you even begin at now? You thought you had figured something out, then next thing you know, that ain't right. Oh, they was lying. This person sent them out. I cannot. Child, you rack your brains, being up all times of the night, trying to put a piece to the puzzle. What happened? Well, child, and especially you not knowing these people, but at the same time, you want them the family to get justice and sympathy and all of that kind of stuff, child. But I'm telling y'all, it just until the popo go and arrest that ho ho Lulu child with that one right there. I guess it is what it is. I cannot. Yes, Miss Maria, I meant to speak on that too. She said, "Did y'all see Sherry Shepherd's show has been canceled? I think I heard Jay Hood has been canceled as well." Kim Pine had an interview with a talk show producer that said viewership is down across the board. See, just got finished talking about that. I hate that for Sherry Shepherd or whatever. Hopefully, she hit Tyler Perry up over yonder in Atlanta and get some stuff, make some moves or some child. Yes, I hated that for her, but uh, people just ain't into that stuff like that no more. What's gonna start coming back on is the old shows that we used to look at way back in the day, child. I can tell y'all right now, I bet Martin, the Jeffersons and all of them get more ratings than them shows that they got on the TV today. Look at how long we talked about Young and the Restless has been airing. How long they been going strong. Child, we don't know if it's a rerun, a replay, whatever, child. People still be tuning into it, child. The older people that was actually born and raised up on it, child, they can't wait for it to pop back on the TV the next day, child, just like they ain't never seen it before. Just like they have not never seen it before. But yeah, I hate that for those ladies coming up trying to have a show or whatever. But Miss Maria says I think Tubi gonna get real busy soon. Yeah, Tubi have some halfway decent stuff up there to look at and stuff. Yeah, they do. But yeah, it's just a reality TV. And then too, y'all, a lot of people up there take stuff too far. They go too far with it. They don't know how to reel it back in. They just keep going and going and going and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it just be too much. Everybody ain't into it like that no more, child. They just be like it's too. It's just they just over it. Don't want to hear it. So that leaves us to kind of like grasping for some things to talk about to get people's attention. Miss Maria says, I sure miss nighttime dramas like Dallas, Falcon Crest, and Dynasty. Yeah, I hate they took those shows off as well, but we used to be tuned in, waiting for them shows to come on too. But yeah, people just and um Candy and Todd, outrated, overrated, and all that stuff, child. I reckon Candy and Todd be like, I wish them folk stop talking about us. Stop talking about me. They like the number one topic on YouTube right now. Other than that, it's really nothing up there. You got to run around and talk about people you ain't never really talked about and all that kind of stuff. Trying to have some content, make some content and all that stuff, child. It just be a lot, y'all. It really do. Uh, then Young and Rest has been on since 1973. Child, that's some long time running right there, honey. They have been going for a minute. Mhm. Another World, all of them shows been on. They probably thought that they probably had a moment when all of these reality TV stuff started coming on. I'm sure they probably felt some type of way, worrying about their viewers and all that kind of stuff, and just different stuff. But they still standing. Like I said, them people on the reality TV shows and stuff, they take that stuff too far and don't know when to stop. So It is what it is, child. It is what it is. I ain't even really been on YouTube today. Ain't really nothing to talk about. Ain't no court cases coming up to next month. I haven't heard anything still as about Wendy and her guardianship. Um, that's still up in the air. It's just like people just hiding, y'all. They like, let me go find me a rock to crawl up under and hide. Cause I don't want nobody talking about me. I don't want nobody calling out my name. I don't want none of this stuff right here. Right about now, child. It is just not worth it. But other than that, Super Bowl came on last night, y'all, and a lot of folk, Miss Maria said they got their gambling money today, child. Ain't a whole lot going on. People really ain't even want to talk about the Super Bowl because a lot of people upset because their team didn't win, and it's just the most, honey, the most, child. A lot of people were probably like, man, they had the Super Bowl parties and stuff. They probably like, man, I could have kept my money. I didn't even need to have no party for this bull crap right here that I'm looking at. Did the boys practice? Was they ready for this? I mean, what was really going on, child? I don't know. Mm-mm. But I just came up here, y'all, to pop on, see how y'all were doing. I pop back on. I'm a big popping on. Hopefully my sinus don't miss me up too bad no more. But there ain't really nothing going on, y'all. So, we see something, we say something, child. All I know to tell you, child. Y'all see something, y'all let me know. We get on up here and talk about it, child. Entertain each other, see each other, check on each other, see how everybody's doing. Again, my sweet still has not popped on up here. Maybe she'll send me a message or something. I hope she do. I haven't seen her in a while, though. Guiding Light was on for 72 years, TV and radio. Wow, that's a lot. 72 years. Woo, child. Mm. Yeah, that's a lot. See, that's what the other people on the reality shows today. They probably thought they were gonna be on for 72 years. Mm-mm. No, they just take it for granted. A lot of times, just being unappreciative of getting the opportunity to be on the TV and stuff. Don't know how to act. Like a whole fool. Know what to be doing, y'all. So I don't know. But yeah, y'all, ain't nothing really going on. I'm gonna get up off of here. I might get up here till it makes me depressed, child. If it make me depressed, I'm gonna shut it all back down again. And it is what it is. There's a podcast called Tonight's Conversation that is fire. So do you know what time that come on, Miss Maria? I'm gonna try to catch that and see what's going on. Haven't even seen Funky Dineva popping on YouTube, child. Is YouTube by played out, yo? Is that what's going on? I know they don't pay nothing, but is YouTube really by played out now? Child, I wouldn't put it past it because people are they turned YouTube into something else that YouTube didn't was not designed for. People could have so much fun and enjoy conversations and stuff on YouTube, but people want to get up here on YouTube, make threaten people and all that kind of stuff, child. And nobody wants to be a part of that stuff. Just doing too much stuff up here on YouTube. So maybe YouTube trying to spark up something to keep it going. I don't know, child, but I think like now I ain't even gonna really say it's popping like that, but as far as the Ramika case, Facebook is the only thing that's really popping. And I wouldn't even really say that's popping because all you do is be up there. You got the Holly side, you got the Ramika side, and they just be going against each other, fussing and cussing and carrying on, making fun and posting fun of the deceased and all that kind of stuff. That ain't nothing to be up there laughing about or carrying on. People lost their loved one, and y'all up there on the Facebook and stuff thinking that stuff is funny, but it's not funny at all. I guess it's funny until he hit that thing like this, y'all. I don't know. But anyway, child, I'm gonna check into tonight's conversation. That's on YouTube, Miss Marie. Before I get up off here, see what they got going on. Child, you get tired just trying to figure out something to talk about. Dun 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 dun. See. tonight. Shoot. Well, tonight conversation podcast. Here's a good man, but not what? Mm. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna check that out. Y'all check it out as well. Tonight's podcast. I'm getting up off of here, y'all. Y'all, I might catch y'all a little later if I find something else. Miss Marissa says thanks for joining, dropping in on the live. We hope y'all were entertained. Until the next time, wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Enjoy your day. We're gonna find something else that's hot and popping, and we get up here and run our mouth about. I don't, but they are on YouTube. I stumbled over it and went back and watched some episodes. Yeah, I just found it, Miss Maria. It is on YouTube. So I'm gonna look at that and see what it's talking about. What I see right now, child, they talking about somebody dating a married man. He's a but still calling him a good man. So is that the conversation? I don't know. But I'm gonna check it out and see what's going on. YouTube has sparked some violence. Yeah, YouTube has sparked a lot of violence, And people they gotta be careful out here today. People ain't playing with nobody out here. So, that's a lot of what's going on, slowing YouTube down and all that kind of stuff. Child. I guess they trying in the background trying to figure out how can we fix this? What can we do? It's like people get in an outrage or something, child. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, I'm out of here. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good day. Happy Monday, y'all. Bye.